This is a hunt we almost lost at the ballot box.
For nearly 60 years, Colorado Parks and Wildlife has used hunting to manage mountain lion and bobcat populations. But that could end if Proposition 127 passes this year. It would ban the hunting of big cats.
Hang tight whether you're here in the city or up in the mountains and enjoy all of this fresh powder. This is 7 o'clock. Tomorrow we're talking not only about the heavy snowfall along the higher mountain passes, but some really strong winds too. Blowing and drifting snow will be an issue early tomorrow.
After we had the cat treed, we were able to identify it was a mature lion, but unfortunately it was a female. Colorado Parks and Wildlife encourages us to harvest male cats to help maintain healthy and stable lion populations. Besides, for my first mountain lion, I really wanted to harvest the most mature tom on the mountain. The best times to get after mountain lions are after a fresh snow. It's been a few weeks since we had a chance to look for tracks, and we finally got on a good dusting. The conditions looked rough today with heavy winds and frigid temperatures, but we knew opportunities for fresh snow were limited, so we had to get out there. Been cutting tracks every time we came out, but Hazel said you won't question the tracks of Big Tom. As we pulled up to the next line of prints in the snow, I was already grinning, telling her, "That's my Tom." Tracks in that 4-inch wide range are generally from mature male cats, and really good cougars will actually drag their feet and bellies in the snow. The tracks we found this morning met all the criteria for a really good tom. The dogs were on their way, howling and barking through the mountains, and we began following them in our side-by-side. When we got out of the rig to listen for the dogs, we realized we had somehow broken an axle. The hunt must continue on foot. We had no idea we'd be hiking for another 7 hours before we'd even get to the cougar. This was a tough mountain lion. We'd get him treed every mile or so, but he'd regain his strength and jump again. The dogs worked their butts off chasing that cat, getting turned around by other cougars that crossed his path, and somehow those dogs just kept finding him. Not one of us didn't fall on our butts, sliding down the hillsides, scaling cliff edges, but we kept going, determined to tree this cat before the sun went down and ended the hunt for the day. As we were finally catching up to the dogs, their barking growing louder and louder, I knew we had our tom in a tree. I'd never been more excited as we got closer and were able to see the dogs. I approached quietly, and once I got my eyes on the cougar, he had already had his on me. After a few long minutes of studying the big cat, we identified he was indeed the great mature tom we were after. I got my bow ready and checked a couple different angles before taking a perfect shot.
Well, one of the other controversial measures was Proposition 127. It did not pass, but it would have banned the hunting of mountain lions, bobcats, and lynx across the state.